Hello everyone, and thank you very much for spending your time with me. Who else is excited for Id.3 week? Well, it's not an official name, I just thought it's appropriate to what's happening next week. So, next week on Monday, September 9th at 9:45 p.m. Central European Time, the Id.3 will having its world premiere at the Frankfurt Motor Show. I'm guessing you have a big show and then show the car and what it can do and all the options and all the prices for the first edition and timings and everything. When will everything arrive? And then on Friday, I will go to the Frankfurt Motor Show and look at the Id.3, and I can't wait. I'm very excited, all prepared. I got more batteries for the camera, more SD cards so I can film a lot, and I will bring a power bank to charge the battery or charge the microphone and the wireless microphone. Everything will be exciting. It will be a very, very hard day. Leaving here at 4 a.m., getting up at 3:30, arriving there at 9:30, hopefully. Somewhere in the middle, have breakfast somehow, something small, and then getting in there at 10 and then looking at millions of cars and presenting them to you and talking about them and showing them, and then get home again and then go dead to bed. But I'm very excited. Come on, who's not excited? Every day I'm looking through YouTube videos and search for Volkswagen Id.3, see if there's any new videos, and of course Google it and see if there's any news. And right now I just read that the 30,000 mark for reservations for the first edition is now being cracked. Do you say it like that? Or hit? Who cares? So 30,000 have been reserved, and so they're still accepting reservations because some people will say, no, I don't want the car after all, give me my money back, and so for them they can swoop in. And so when I go through all the articles that the newspapers and I don't know online web pages write about the Id.3, there's so much wrong. So many mistakes in there. What the most do is they say that the Id.3 starts at 30,000 euros and it will arrive next year. And this is the first edition. It's just wrong. The first edition starts at 40,000 euros in Germany, and then 3 versions: the normal first edition, Plus, and Max. And some people say, or are guessing, what the prices for Plus and Max will be. 5,000 more for Plus, 5,000 euros more for Max, but nobody knows for sure. I also read somewhere that the first edition will have a weaker motor, only 110 kilowatts, but then I saw Björn Nilan's video and he showed the Id.3 in Oslo, where they presented the car. It wasn't the real car, it was just the shape, but it said there on the board, first edition 150 kilowatt, so I'm guessing they're not lying. So I was a bit shocked. So 150, whew, I want that. And so what I don't know about is ordering. So when can I order the car? So till now I was so sure that I heard at the presentation on May 18th, when they presented the car the first time, that after or while the Frankfurt Motor Show is going on, you can order the car. But I read somewhere and that Volkswagen will email you that you can order the car now at a certain point, and it can be this fall or next year. And I already asked my dealership where I will get the car, and he didn't know, but he's asking Volkswagen right now, and I'm waiting to hear back from him because I want to know, I want to order the car. be one of the first to get the car. It would be amazing. Also, I read that Norway will get the first cars before Germany, and I doubt that. I really don't think that the Volkswagen will do that. Maybe at the same time. Very understandable. But why would you get a different country get it first when they're producing it in Germany? But come on. We're all excited, aren't you? Yes, you are excited. It's a great car. And why is it just such a great car for me? It's a special thing for me for many reasons. Of course, it's the first electric car I'm buying, but it's also the first new car I'm buying. I never bought a new car. When I was very young, my parents bought a new car and I drove a lot with it, but it wasn't my car. After that, I always bought used car, very old with a lot of mileage, and I didn't care about the cars. Now I have to care about the car and take care of it, and no scratches. And if somebody walks by, don't you dare touching the car. We'll be a freak then, and an insane person, and wash it every few days. Never washed the car that we have right now. It hasn't, since we have it, has never seen anything that washes it except for rain. Yeah, I don't know. I take care of the cars, but I will take care of this, I'm sure. I'm just so excited because the thing fits me in so many ways. The Kona is amazing, don't get me wrong. Kona is a great car, but this just fits me more. Even the shape, the outside shape, the hatchback version of a car is just perfect for me. Other people need different cars. Some need a sedan, some need a big SUV. They just have 500 kids or whatever. I don't need that. I like hatchbacks, and I always had hatchbacks, and this is just perfect for me. It's a small car. I can go around everywhere, go reverse everywhere. I can see stuff. It's not too big. The trunk is not too small. I can still put stuff in there, but not a lot, and I don't need it. And my back seats, I don't have kids. Only have our small dog that's in the back, and my wife and me. So that's perfect. And what's so exciting about the Id.3 is also that unlike Kona, e-Niro, e-Soul, Ioniq, oh my god, I'm sure I'm forgetting cars. They all are, the frame and everything is still based on a car with an internal combustion engine. So they have to work around where to fit the battery and the charger and everything. And the Id.3 is like a Tesla, finally built, and a German electric car built from the ground up electric. So they didn't think of an internal combustion engine and where to fit the gearbox and I don't know, all the parts that you need. It's just battery, motor in the back. Oh, by the way, I read that maybe possible in the future there could be one with all-wheel drive. I would prefer that, but I'm sure it's amazingly expensive. So I think it said a 75 kilowatt motor could be in the front and then 150 in the back. Sounds interesting. Where was I? I lost my train of thought. Oh, the form, yes. And so what they can do is that the front, you can see it when you see the Id.3 from the side. The front is not very long because they don't need it. It's what's in there. I don't think there's a frunk set. But I think air conditioning, heating, and pumps for coolant and whatever is in there. And then you have a lot of space for the passengers and for the back seats. And the motor is in the back underneath, and the battery, of course, underneath too. I like that the charging is better than other cars. I don't think it's that much faster than Kona, e-Niro and so on. They all can charge around 73, but see 77 kilowatt at some point. And what Volkswagen says, their numbers, when you know WLTP range is 420 with the 58 kilowatt hour net capacity battery. When you take this consumption and then they say 30 minutes to charge 290 kilometers of range, when you take the average consumption, you get an average charging speed of 80 kilowatt, not 100. And I'm guessing, of course, they're charging at a part of the state of charge where it's the best. They're not saying a number where it's not the best, so I'm guessing it's 10 to whatever %. So where the charging is the best, and I'm guessing they tried to take the 30 minutes, and then, because it sounds great, 30 minutes you get this amount of kilometers range. And 80 kilowatt, I was hoping for more. I was hoping for that from 10 to 50-60% you get 100 kilowatt, but it looks like it won't. But still okay. I'm still excited, and I'm very excited about the interior with the screen, that it's tilted towards you, not just in the middle and in the corner, tilted towards you. It's a nice size. They try to have less buttons, but not no buttons. There's still buttons in there, and I like that. I like the internet connectivity, so I'm pretty sure when they release the car there will be stuff in there that's not working perfect. So they will get updates and then fix it over time. I'm pretty sure even Volkswagen will have that problem. I'm still excited about that you have internet connectivity. Yes, for Tesla drivers this is like, what? It's old, we always had that. Yeah, well, we don't. And I'm excited for that, and I get it for a price that's still affordable. And yes, Model 3 Standard Range Plus is still at the same price range. It's just not my car. I like Model 3, but this is just, it fits me more what I need a car and what I like about the car. And it's new, it's something special. I don't care that it's German. I couldn't care less. It's not about that. I mean, it helps me to hopefully get the car earlier. I know the prices earlier before other countries, because they said German prices, blah blah blah. But that's it. And I know where it's built. I drove by that city. I haven't been there, but maybe I can pick it up there or close there so I get it earlier. Yeah, I'm crazy. I know. I'm totally crazy, and I'm totally excited. Can't wait for next week. What is today? September 4th. So 5 days till world premiere and 9 days till I can see it. So excited. It's just exactly my thing. And even though I don't know a lot of things, and I already complained about a few things, those complaints, yes, gotta spit. Those complaints, of course, it's not a perfect car. There will be stuff that I don't like about it. But overall, the package, even before knowing all the details, it just looks great. And it seems like it's fitting me very well. And I can't wait to not have to go to a stupid gas station. And yes, for other people, it's easy to get gas for their car. For me, it's not. For reasons I said in the video of the car that I'm driving right now, so you know I'm not repeating myself. Lazy bastard. I can't wait to just plug it in at home. I'm pretty sure I won't get a high power charger at home, so I mean 11 kilowatt. I'm guessing I will just charge with a normal Shuku and 2 kilowatt. And the reason for that is, first of all, it has enough range, and I don't drive from 3:30 p.m. till a bit before 7 a.m. So the car sits around for 13 hours. Is it right? 8? No, it's more. What is it? I can't calculate. 8 and 7, 15 hours. So in 15 hours it can, even with that charger, can charge 30 kilowatt. That's 30 kilowatt hours. That's more than half of the battery. I'm not driving that every day. And if I have to charge fast because next day I have to go somewhere, 500 meters from here is a 22 kilowatt AC charger. So, and the price, I checked it, the price for the charger per kilowatt hour is only 3 cents more than what I charge at home. So why would I get an 11 kilowatt charger that costs a few €100, and the cable to get to the garage and everything, and the fuse, and oh my god, cost a fortune. It sounds great, sounds interesting, but I doubt that I will get it in the next year or two. Maybe in a few years if I can afford it, because it's still awesome, but right now not. What else I can't wait? Of course, navigation, that it has internet and traffic information over the internet in there. I'm pretty sure music somehow. So maybe they have streaming music, I don't know. Will be nice. I love that the gear change, so drive, brake, reverse, neutral, park, is right in front of you. That in the Kona e-Niro, the e-Niro is better because it's that round knob, so even if you don't look down, you can feel it and just move it to the left and move it to the right. And e-Sol, I think, had the same thing, but the Kona has buttons, and for buttons, because there are more buttons, yes, I'm sure if you drive the car for a few years you know that, but in the beginning you have to look, okay, where's reverse verting and where are the buttons, and here it's just there, so you don't have to look far away, and I like that. I like that a lot. I hope that the instrument cluster can show navigation and everything in the screen like a lot of other EVs do right now, and they do it great. I mean, iPace has had a great instrument cluster, e-tron had a great one. We'll see. I hope that they include they didn't say that yet, and they will say it in 5 days. I hope they include a lot of EV functions that we learn to love. Adaptive cruise control, short charging speed, heating, cooling of the battery, where was I? App support, but heating and cooling without being plugged in. So like a Tesla, when I have the car somewhere and I choose the app and it's, oh my god, 30 degrees in there, and I'm driving away in half an hour, I can cool it down. I want that. And the same in the morning when it's winter, I want to heat up the car, get in the car, and oh, warm and toasty. I want that. It would be amazing. If not, they can hopefully update it so it's possible. I can't wait for the power distribution. I read somewhere that it's better to have the power on the back wheels. I don't know why, and I'm not an engineer, I don't care, but I read that it's better. But I never drove a single EV where the motor is in the back. I drove 2 Teslas and both were dual motors, so all-wheel drive front and back, and all the other EVs I drove had the motor in the front. So it will be interesting. Some people don't like the drum brakes in the back, but I'm pretty sure that Volkswagen knows what they're doing, and they will hopefully not do it because it's cheap. They will know it's not needed. We have the regen in the back. You don't need a lot of brakes, I hope. And I will have to learn to drive with using the brakes sometimes. Now when I have an electric car to test and I have it for a few days, I try to not use the brakes at all. I love regen. I just love it. It's a great feeling when you go to a street and you have strong regen, like in the Kona or in the Nissan Leaf when you have e-pedal on, and you can come to a stop without ever using the friction brakes. It's just a great feeling for me. I don't know why. A lot of people love the coasting thing. I rarely use coasting at all. I know it's more efficient, but I drive country road, and if I have to slow down, I just go off the gas a tiny bit. Yes, it would be better to put in to have coasting on and go off the thing at all, so it just rolls on. It's more efficient. It's better than this, but I feel weird coming from internal combustion engine cars when I take my foot off the gas that I'm not braking at some sort, and I know it's stupid because I'm pretty sure when you touch the brakes then it will use regen first before it will use the friction brakes, so it's still fine. But what I would love for me is to drive to country road to my work and then in the city a few kilometers without ever having to use any other pedal than the gas pedal. E-pedal driving, one pedal driving, that would be just amazing. I'm a lazy bastard, and that would be just awesome. It's a great feeling. And of course, what I can't wait is adaptive cruise control. It must have it. If it doesn't have that, I will not order it because it's stupid. It has to have adaptive cruise control. It's the most amazing thing to drive. Put it in 100 kilometers an hour country road. If somebody drives slower, you don't care. It will slow down. And if they speed up, you speed up. Driving in stop and go traffic is totally easy then, or traffic that's going with 5, 10, then going back to 5 because there's a light. And then with adaptive cruise control, it just does it. And no gear change ever. No first gear. Oh, it's a bit faster. Second gear. No, I have to go back to first gear. I'm crazy, I know, but I'm so excited. I want the car now. It's too bad it's still so many months, and they always repeat the same thing with summer 2020. I just hope it's way earlier. I don't think they will ever release the car because it's their first electric car, and they wanna come out with a boom. It has to work, and so I doubt that they will present it when it's cold. They will not get people or people that can test the range, charging speed, and all of this, which is important, very important. And yes, the normal EV drivers know it's cold, it will not have the range like in the summer, and the heat will take its thing, and when it's a cold battery, then you don't have the best charging speed. We know that, but other people, when they release the car in February or in March and it's minus 4 degrees out there, and some journalist who doesn't care about the electric cars drives it and said it only has 300 kilometers of range, and they said 420, and then the stupid, I don't know, newspaper reader reads it and says, hey, even they cannot bring what they said, and I think they want to avoid that. They know people are stupid and they believe what they read, and so I'm guessing not before the mid of April, so it's a bit warm, above 2-digit Celsius numbers. They want that, and then the first one is driving, it's over 400 kilometers, we're good. And that's what they want. And of course, when I get the car, this video is long, I'm at 23 minutes, I speak a lot, but it's just so amazing. When I get the car, I will do billions of videos about it, of course, and I'm hoping till then I can figure it out to do a live streaming, and then when I pick up the car, because that mobile contract is a bit weird here in Germany to have unlimited data, and mine doesn't have that, and I don't need it through the month. I just need it this day and the next day. I only found the telecom to do that, but then you have a different card, and it costs every month money, and now I don't pay anything because I rarely use my phone to call or text or anything, so I don't spend anything on my cell phone right now on my plan. So I hope that till then I can figure it out and then stream a bit. Then I'm always looking at Ionity chargers, if they're popping up, where they're building new ones, and they're building one very close to me, not even 100 kilometers away from me now, right now, on the way to Frankfurt. Maybe on the way back I will look at it. At the construction site, it's not done yet. And I check some routes because I have some plans for long distance driving to drive far. And I already checked if there were chargers to use, and for one destination there's all Ionity chargers. I can get there with only Ionity chargers, that's great. But another destination where I want to go, not in between, I will have to charge it with 50 kilowatt. I mean, what the hell? Can do that? Oh. Yeah, I'm just planning and thinking about it the whole time. I'm a crazy person. I'm very excited. But I got, like I said, I'm very scared with what I read, that maybe you can only order the car in April or something. It can't be right. When they're starting production at the end of this year, they need to know what to build. So what color combination, what version. Yes, they only have 3 feature versions, but and a few colors. Ooh, I totally forgot, sorry. So on the Volkswagen webpage, God, it's so long, I'm sorry, I'm talking a lot. On the Volkswagen webpage, they had premiere at the Frankfurt Motor Show, and they have a little video with people in there, and in the back you can see the Id.3 but totally out of focus, and you can see it in white and in light gray, and you can see different rims. Not the ones we always see so far. It's only 5-6 seconds long, and then yes, I'm totally falling for that teaser thingy they're doing with the reservations when they had this, with the time countdown that went down. I know it's all a marketing thing and to get people interested, and it works on me. I'm really enjoying it. And something like this, a 5-second video where something is changing, or when they leaked the interior, but we all knew that it will look the same as the Seat Elborn that we've seen a year ago, the interior. Just everything, I just soak it in and be excited. And like I said before, I really am looking every day for videos, and my normal websites for electric car news, and Google it for other news. It's just, yeah, I can't wait 5 days. Thank you very much for that. I'm sorry for a very long video, and I hope I didn't bore you to death. I hope you're as excited as me. We'll get through it and we will have a great time, I promise. Thank you much for watching. Have a great day and take care. Bye.